Hello, people! I missed you last week. I was illin, and I'm much better now. So apparently, it's going around again. Um, but welcome. I can't see you yet, but Alex, are we on? There we are.
Yeah, we're on.
All right, excellent. So I'm wearing my Halloween outfit. Well, it's not a Halloween outfit, but James Bennison, super fan, made this for me on the gig I did on Halloween. It was the last night of our tour last year, and it says Allie Handel, rockin' with Allie on Halloween. It's a little big for me because James wore it, and then he gave it to me, and then I washed it, and now I wear it for my Halloween. So anyway, thanks, James. I figured I'd play some spooky stuff. My wonderful tech, Nate Dawson, uh, hooked up my pedal board so that it's actually working properly now. And I have some like delays and choruses and fun stuff that I'm just playing with. So figured I would use those today for a little spooky song, Halloween rendition of live streaming. So here we go. And if you're out there, say hey. Oh, hi, Doug. Thanks for popping in. I'm swimming. Hey, Robert. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see where I go. I got to decide if I want to use my thinner picks or my thick ones. I think I'm going to use my thick one for today. But I've been working on a new song that I'm putting on the new studio record, and been doing a lot of finger picking lately, so I don't have a strong preference for my picks. I've changed over the years. Here we go. So for a dark song, I've got actually a couple dark songs. Hi, John. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a couple dark songs on the record that's coming out, and so I'll do one of those. This one I wrote after Chris Cornell passed away, and it was inspired by him, but also by other people, and it's called "If I Had Your Life." If I had your If I had all your money, your health, your power, your fame, I wouldn't need to drown my sorrows in a well of wine and shame. I wouldn't need to escape. If I had your life, if I had your life, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd take time for me to breathe and create. I wouldn't waste another minute playing someone else's game. I'd savor every day. If I had your life, I'd have unshakable self-confidence, participation trophies, self-esteem. Yeah. The kind of priceless popularity reserved for quarterbacks and prom queens. The calm and cool demeanor born from permanent all-access VIP. But really, who am I fooling? If I had your life, I'd probably wouldn't see. Whoa. Past the frosted glass of my new friend's limousine. Is that why they died alone in your platinum hotel suite? So out of reach. That's probably where I'd be if I had your life. Is that where I'd be if I had your life? If I had your life. Tried to make that a little extra spooky. Oh, I can't see this chat. Let me see if I can fix that. Hey. Oh, Al. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh, the image is reversed. We got to figure that out. Thanks, Bob, for letting me know. Hey, George. Hey, Lyle. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know why it's reversed on Restream, but I think we can fix that. So let's make a note of that, Alex, for next time. Alex, are you there? You want to pop in for a second? Say hi.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
I feel so like larger than life in this thing. my big dress, but it says something on the back too. But I guess it's going to be backwards, so you won't be able to read it. That's okay. So let's see what else. Oh, I've got an older song. Oh, hey, Michelle. Michelle is in my Backstage with Allie club, and we had our live stream last night, our private one on Zoom, and it's so good to see you. I'm doing different stuff today. So I'm doing spooky stuff with the pedal board that I showed you last night. Hey, Mike D. Nice to see you too.
We got also some people from Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Fabrice saying Kukuali. Team Mango saying beautifully done.
Oh, thank you.
Dennis Barkley, beautiful song, Ali. Steve Max is here. Adam is here. Adam Gust.
Adam! I miss you, Adam.
Andrew DeBeck.
Oh, hi. Hey, Bob.
A bunch of other people.
Good to see you again. That was a long time no see, Bob. Bob, we also saw last night. All right, let's do a song from my 2010 record, You're Worth More. I always have this hope in the back of my mind that some young woman will hear this song and will like gather strength from it. I hope so. I wrote it inspired by a story of a friend of mine named Jamie Green, who's an incredible songwriter, a singer-songwriter. If you are not familiar with her music, go look for her on everywhere. Just go look for her on wherever you get your music. She has some incredible records, and she was working with this horrible man in the music industry. Imagine that, a horrible man in the music industry. I know it's hard to imagine, but they do exist. And this song was inspired by that relationship that she had. It was a professional relationship, but it was creepy. And he was not an upstanding person. And surprise, surprise, he did nothing for her music career. So, okay, let's see. Certain knack for making you feel 2 feet tall, but you insist that he's the only reason you're still standing up at all. He likes to keep you locked in his gilded little cage to protect you from yourself and make nature. His every command is obeyed. And I can't stand to watch you swallow the scraps he feeds you as you hold your nose. Oh, yeah. 'Cause you're worth more. You're worth more. You're worth more. Don't you know you're worth more than that? His compliments all slide from the backside of his hand, yet he pays just enough to keep you coming, running to comply with his demand. And I can't stand to watch you wallow, drowning in the drama that you chose. Oh, yeah. 'Cause you're worth more. You're worth more. You're worth more. Don't you know you're worth more than that? I can't see. Don't you know you're worth more than that? I can see the day you set yourself free, and I believe that one day you will see the strength that's in you. Cause you're worth more. You're worth more. You're worth more. We're so spooky and E minory today. I picked 3 songs in E minor. Oh, Eric, it's your first time hearing my stuff. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, Eric. This is all the very very dark stuff. It's very very specific songs in E minor that are spooky. I'm glad you guys are watching. Hey, Tara. Okay, so you guys, I want to play a little bit. So Tara is my ragdoll sister, awesome bass player. And we have our last LA area show. For anybody who's around the LA area, we've got our last LA area show this upcoming Sunday night at a place called Louie's in Westlake Village. It's formerly Bogies, which I think a lot of people are more familiar with. And one of the songs that we do is kind of very appropriate for this particular sound, although Aerosmith doesn't do this song with these kinds of guitar sounds with all the delay and all that stuff, but I like just messing around with it. I don't actually know the lyrics to the song, but I'll just play a little bit of it because it kind of works. It's kind of spooky, and it's not in E minor, so that's a nice change. So if you know the song, sing along. I won't play the whole thing because I won't be singing it. Let me find. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, David. Hey, Pete. Nice to see you guys. Okay. Let's see how this works. I kind of want to make it even more weird. Maybe I'll turn up my flange. Let's see. Let's see. I'll turn down my chorus, turn up my flange, see what difference that makes. I didn't turn it up quite enough. Yeah, it's a little brassy. Let's go back with the let's go back with the chorus. I think that's nicer. Bit more treble. Let's see. Here we go. This song is called Seasons of Wither. Otis, it's definitely Diamond Dave. Bob, I have to disagree with you. Does anybody know the song? Seasons of Wither? I clearly don't know the words. Where's Susie when I need her? I love this. It's so moody. It works so well with all the reverb and delay. Okay, that's how it goes. But I don't know how to sing it, so sadly. It is a beautiful song, though. It's called Seasons of Wither, if you're not familiar with it. And I must confess, I wasn't familiar with it before I joined Ragdolls because I don't have the very, very deep knowledge of the Aerosmith catalog. I grew up listening to the greatest hits record they put out from all their 1970s hits. So they must have put it out in the 80s, and I bought it on CD. It was red and white, and that's the Aerosmith record that I devoured the most. I had some of their other old records, but that one was the one I really, really memorized, and that was how I fell in love with Aerosmith for sure. So I didn't know Seasons of Wither because it wasn't on that greatest hits record. But it's a fun one to play, and actually it was very interesting learning this because I've been using, I'm watching videos to learn how Joe plays some of the songs, and also using tablature from Hal Leonard. They have incredibly detailed tab, especially for the guitar solos, which is really helpful. And their tab said to play it like this, in this kind of open position, which is really kind of challenging. It's, let's see, it's like, this is the way I was playing it for the last year or so. Well, I'm not making it sound challenging right now, but it was challenging enough that, like, when there wasn't a bunch of reverb and delay and stuff covering things, here, I'll do that. It was, wait, turn off my reverb here. Sometimes, the backs of my fingers would get in the way, and it would kind of muffle things. Like that. And, I heard somewhere that if you're trying to learn, like, especially classic rock, but almost any guitar part in most popular music, not talking about Steve Vai or Joe Satriani, but like most popular rock music, if you're trying to learn a guitar part and it's really hard to do it well and you're a reasonably good player, you're probably doing it wrong. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm doing it wrong. So I realized, actually, this is most likely the way he's playing it is up in this third position, because it's just so much easier. It's just sliding the same thing over and over. That's so much more of a guitar player's brain. Use a pattern and slide it up and down the neck. Or sometimes, if it's not that you're fingering it improperly, it's like it seems impossible to do in standard tuning. It's probably because that guitar player changed the tuning and did it in open tuning, and it's a lot easier in open tuning. So, tip for guitar players who are trying to figure out other people's music and having a hard time. Sometimes it's just, the guitar player, I'll do it all the time. I will tune my guitar in really weird ways sometimes, just to make it easier to play for my original stuff. And I have to write down my tunings, otherwise I won't remember. Or sometimes I'll do a tuning, like I have a new song that I'm recording tonight, and it's an open G, but I got to it kind of one string at a time, like, oh, I think that string, it'll be easier if I just tune the A string down to G, and I ended up in open G, but I thought I was doing some esoteric thing because I kept just changing things around, and then I ended up in a very common open tuning. But it's really, open tunings are so much fun, and I loved, when I don't teach anymore, but when I was teaching, when I would talk to people, especially people who are having a hard time, who are beginners, or sometimes people who have really bad arthritis or other physical limitations, open tunings can be such a blessing because you can tune your guitar to just sound beautiful. Actually, I've got a guitar. This is, I'll show you my open G thing. This is my husband's guitar. I just changed the strings last night, and I haven't cut them yet. But it's in a open G right now. It's probably a little out of tune. But this just makes it easier for me to play the song that I'm going to be playing. So I've been practicing just to avoid the all the string squeaks that you get, because on a recording that doesn't sound great. But I don't have to finger anything because it's an open it's an open chord already. So there's all kinds of fun things you can do, even in the open tuning with one string. It's a fun way to be able to actually play if you tune to an open chord and you just want to use one finger and just make pretty sounds. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. That's my little tip for today. For those of you who joined late, this is my Halloween shirt that James Bennison made for me. Super fan. Came to my last show on my tour with Greg Koch last year, and it was on Halloween, so it's my Halloween shirt. Rockin' with Allie on Halloween, rock on! So it's kind of like a dress, but, you know, for me. So let's see. Iron Maiden. I don't think I've ever covered an Iron Maiden song, Lyle. I would love to. I'd love to cover Run to the Hills. So I'm working on, well, so right now, hey, Alex, will you come and talk to me for a teeny bit? I want to tell the good people about hey, Alex, the Live and Lo-Fi record we're going to be putting out soon. And then I've got plans for another record. This is all in addition to the studio record that is finally going to be mixed in December. But I'm trying, you know, that'll be mixed in December and then it'll be put out next year at some point. But before then, I'm going to be putting out a Live and Lo-Fi record this year. And then I'm hoping to do a record of my versions of cover songs. Some of the stuff that I've been sharing with my Backstage with Allie peeps for the last 4 years, actually. And there's some really fun, different versions of old songs from like the 70s and 80s. So yeah, Alex and I will be working on that.
Yeah, for those who don't know, last year, around this time, Ali did a Northeastern tour with the amazing Greg Koch, and we were able to record some of the live shows. So essentially, we grabbed one of the best like songs from the best shows, and then just put them together for this album. So that's what Ali's going to be.
I'm calling it Live and Lo-Fi because the audio's from like a high quality video, but it's not professionally recorded like from Pro Tools or anything like that. So, but it does capture the live energy because I definitely have seen like people who have seen my live clips online and then they get my record and they're like, this is not the same version. It's, you know, my live show is much more like rock-tastic and blues-tastic and electric guitar heavy. My last record was really more of a singer-songwriter record with electric guitar. But the show is much more rock. So,
Bob,
oh, thanks, Bob.
Oh, that was such a fun show, Bob. Like that place sounded so good.
Yeah, it was so much fun touring with Greg and his band. I can't wait to get back on the road, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that. But until then, I've got a live show Sunday with Ragdolls, and that's so fun because I can do all my electric guitar stuff. You know, not my own songs, obviously, but it's really fun. I love it, and there is definitely something great about also not being the front person. I love being the side woman, where it's because it's not all up to me, and I love singing harmonies. So Susie and I get to sing harmonies together, and it's super fun. So hi, Bruce.
I want to give some shout outs from Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Andre said live from the Netherlands.
Hi, Netherlands.
People from the Netherlands. Patrick said finally getting to see you live, at least live stream.
Hi, Patrick.
Then he wanted to say such an incredible voice. And we got DJ Chuck saying what's up, girl.
Hi, Chuck.
John Dibbits, greetings from the Netherlands.
I've got to go to the Netherlands.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
I've never ever been there.
Hunting Toner 57, you gotta come to San Diego, Ali, so we can see you live.
I'd love that. Belly up.
And then we got, hey, Ali, it's Steven from Virginia.
Hi, Steven. Hey, Bill. Oh yeah, Somerville. Oh my God, so Bill. Most of the songs on this record are coming from that show. From that show. So in Somerville, we played, and the whole stage was decorated with skeletons because it was right before Halloween a year ago. That was such a fun show. The
Yeah.
Burren was the name of the club, and most of the record, all the songs but two, were taken from that performance. And we had really high quality video as well. So everybody who orders this CD is also going to be getting video for free that they can download. But I'll let you know about that when that happens. We're not quite ready with it. But all right, let's do one more. Oh, California High Desert. Hey, Mitchell. What's it like in the high desert right now? Is it hot or is it cold? Or is it neither? I feel like the high desert is usually one or the other. Let's see. Okay, this is another song that's going to be on the new record. Another dark song. I'm saving all the happy songs and rock songs for another live stream, but today it's spooky time. So it's windy. Okay. Well, I'm in the lady loft. It's not very windy here, so hence my hair. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put my craziness back on with all of my delay and reverb. I haven't played this song in a long time. Again, it's another E minor song. I actually try not to write in E a lot, but I guess for my sad songs, and I like E minor because I love going like from E minor to G. Those are just or this weird E minor chord. I don't. I'm adding a. I guess that's the flat fifth in my song "You're Worth More." That I just love. It's so creepy. It's creeptastic. Okay, this song though is called "Everything Happens." I wrote it with a woman named Denise Michelle Powers, and this is her story, her family's story. She it's kind of hard to even imagine. So this is the first song I think she ever wrote, and we co-wrote it. She basically told me her story, and we came up with this. I just grabbed onto the most kind of heart-tugging aspect. I mean, the whole story is just so sad. But she lost two of her siblings in a fire. They were at her grandparents' house, and they died in a fire. And her grandparents didn't. They got out, and they couldn't get the kids out. When they were very little, and it basically destroyed her mother, who already had some problems. So anyway, let's see. We go. She goes dark in June. I know not to call. Gallons of gas station vodka fuel her free fall. But memories never drown, no matter how she tried. Fighting that old fire with all the tears she cried. Why? Oh, why? They say everything happens for a reason, but they've never walked in her shoes. They haven't lost 2 lifetimes more than any mother ever should lose. Who says everything happens for a reason? I say everything happens. It was far too late by the time my sisters woke, trapped upstairs in the playroom, breathing all that smoke. We don't know how it sparked or how Mom escaped, but I know she'd give anything to take her baby's place. Why? They say everything happens for a reason, but they've never never walked in her shoes. They've never lost 2 lifetimes more than any mother ever should lose. Who says everything happens for a reason? I say everything happens. I say everything happens. I say everything happens. Sometimes we don't get to choose. Sometimes it's just lose or lose. Oh, say everything happens for a reason, but they've never walked in her shoes. They've never lost 2 lifetimes more than any mother ever should lose. Who says everything happens for a reason? I say everything happens. I say everything happens. I say everything happens. Oh, that's enough darkness for one day. I think next live stream I'm gonna need to do super happy songs. What do you think? Ah, Somerville was in the Ghostbusters movie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mitchell, it was a really, really sad story. I mean, our songwriting session was very intense. You know, she was crying and telling me the story, and I don't know how much she had talked about that story. It was a really, I'm hoping it was cathartic for her. I ended up recording it. She doesn't live here, and I'm not in touch with her. I just we wrote the song, it came together, and then that was it. I sent her a version of it because we do have one mix of it. We're gonna have it remixed by Ross Hogarth when he mixes the whole record. Um, but she did hear the final version, and obviously it's a really really raw experience even still. Um, Bella wants to know if the Live and Lo-Fi. You know what? I think the Pussycat song was from a different show, Bill, because there was something. I was really out of tune during that song on the Burren show. I'm so sorry. So Bella doesn't appear on Live and Lo-Fi. But yeah, I really wanted to share that version because I thought you might ask. But yeah, my guitar was a little out of tune, and it wasn't on one of the other shows. Right, Alex?
Yeah, yeah, that was
I
it.
know. What a bummer. Because I would have loved for Bella. I don't remember who the cat name was on I Love My Pussycat on the version that we included on the record. Um, but that was one of the songs. That one, and I think Thank God for Birth Control. That one was from
Right,
another show as well. Which
right.
one was that from? Was that Club Cafe?
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
Yeah, right.
exactly.
And then which one did we use the I Love My Pussycat from the Iridium in New York City? I think that's what we did.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two.
So we used songs from 3 shows. Um, yeah, but and I'll be sharing the videos, and I think the whole video from the Burren show should be on YouTube actually. I believe it is. So if you want to look for, I don't know, Alex, is there a link?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, we'll be sharing stuff for sure.
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
and I
sure.
think I think we might have shared it on Backstage with Allie. Maybe we have a private link maybe on Backstage with Allie. So that is I think where it's
Yeah,
accessible. Yeah. But we'll be sharing like individual songs, and again, everybody who gets the record, whether you want a digital download or a CD, you'll get the videos from all the songs that we used on the record anyway. So yeah. So that's that.
Some
Thank you guys so much.
some
Anything else to add,
yeah,
Alex?
just some last comments from Instagram. GMC, love the shirt.
Oh, thanks.
Then he said, "Thanks, Ali, for singing and playing guitar for us."
Sure, my pleasure.
DJ Chuck said, "Thank you as well." Uh, Tam Rampler 68 says, "That was a great song. Sorry for your friend's loss."
Oh, thank you.
And then Jay says, "You're capturing the season perfectly." And then a bat emoji.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I love bats. I totally love bats. Oh, thank you, Michelle. No, I'm not straining my voice at all. Actually, thank you. Now that I sing, or now that I have Susie. She toured with me, and she's the lead singer for Ragdoll, so she can do all the like rock screaming. So I have her do that for me in my band, and it's great because I love that voice. And now I have it, but I don't have to hurt my voice because my voice doesn't do that Steven Tyler thing without it hurting. And I've actually just come to accept that and come to sing within my abilities and enjoy that and let other people do what comes naturally for them. And it works out really great. So, with age comes wisdom, I suppose, right? Hi, Jim. Oh, happy Rockaween. Happy Rockaween, guys. I think that's it. I'm going to sign off and I'm going to start rehearsing for my studio session tonight on my acoustic guitar. Totally different skill set there. And anything else, Alex?
Yeah, just everyone a reminder, during these live streams, all the way through the end of the hour, we have free shipping for USA orders.
That's right on my merch on my
Yeah,
store.
the link should be in the chat, or you can just go to shop.alihandle.com, and then yeah, you're gonna get free shipping for those other orders.
Yeah, and I don't have any orange shirts for sale, sadly, but we do have the shirt that Alex is wearing, Guitar Therapy,
Yep.
in black. And I think we have a couple other colors, but we have more sizes in black. So, let me read the final few comments. Can't use, oh, if we're using the front facing camera. We are using front facing camera. Oh, interesting. Okay, Bill. Thanks. Let's see. Oh, okay, Lyle. Got it. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next Monday, 1 o'clock Pacific. I will be bringing happy songs for you then. So I'm gonna have to look long and hard in my set, in my catalog, because most of my songs are bittersweet, but I do have a few happy songs. So I'll bring those and maybe some covers that are happy, and I will see you then. Bye.
Bye everyone. Thanks for joining.